What's going on, guys? Today we're gonna have another lineup builder. I mean, it's not really a builder because I already built them. Because I don't want to make you guys go through the process because it's quite lengthy. I need to do my research for the weekend, especially with the transfer window back still open. So today we have 11 lineups. We have a variety, and I'm gonna have my first Cap to 20 team because I thought I have looked into this like a couple of times, and this was the first time I thought like this lineup might work in Cap 220. Like I'll be happy if we just exceed the 220 mark, because then I know once I get a goalkeeper, which is my next goal for sorare. I am gonna be able to maybe play in Cap 240 and get that fiver every weekend. So, if you enjoy the content, leave a like, subscribe, and if you wanna join Sorare yourself and you think, wow, this game looks cool, click the link down in the description. It'll help me out, and once you buy 5 cards, you'll get a free one. The way everyone signs up, so if you don't, you literally just uh, one card, you have one card less than everyone, and you can sell it. So if you don't want it, you can sell it. Can be up to 20 bucks, maybe more if you're getting very lucky. But it's just a good card, and it will help with starting your journey. So this weekend, um, no, I'm first gonna talk about the midweek because in the previous video I submitted 2 lineups, amateur and semi-pro for the MLS, and yeah, it just went horrific. Like, yeah, this lineup 29, like, yeah, he like did very good in the beginning of the MLS season, and like he hasn't gone above 40 like in the last 5 weeks or something. But I'm still keeping him. I don't know why, but I did. Forest, he scored but couldn't get more 60. I was really disappointed with Almada. He gets more normally, but it is what it is. Can't do anything about it. Also, Ramirez started on a bench, which is like, yeah, started the last 10 games. Back to the bench. Hope it's not a sign for things to come. So, yeah, the upcoming gonna be hard. So, um, I think this weekend is the weekend we win our first reward of the season, and I think it is with the Premier League. First, we're gonna go through all of them. So, first our Serie A amateur, because we don't have a semi-pro on this league. So, I don't expect anything from this lineup, to be honest. We have 2 teams who are playing against each other, which is never a good sign. And yeah, Milan is one of the hardest teams you can play against, and it's an away game against Roma. So yeah, nothing to do about that. Then we have our French League semi-pro. This one I don't expect to get something because Cherki and Donnarumma they are against each other, but I wouldn't be surprised if Ale Vida gets us decisive. I wouldn't be surprised that with the sheer power of these players, with the sheer AA that they can get, except Donnarumma because he sucks. But maybe he gets like a clean sheet, which I would be surprised for. But I mean, you never know. I think we have a small chance. This is a dark horse team, like maybe, but probably not. Then La Liga, yeah, same here. Parejo needs to play against Barcelona. First, everyone has a good lineup. Like Valencia has a good chance of keeping the clean sheet against newcomers. And against newcomers, no idea who they are, but I can see here. They are Deportivo Alaves. So maybe I don't expect much because they're playing against each other. But Carcelé, he has surprised me before, so maybe he should start also because he's the captain from the team. I came, I didn't even know that, but I was watching a game against who were they playing in the previous weekend. I'll see. Wait, I was watching the game and he was doing. Was I watching his game? No, it was the game. This was the game I watched. I watched this game against Madrid, I think. Oh no, and he's captain. So that means we have a La Liga team for for a La Liga card for the whole season if he doesn't get injured. This is the team I think I make a big chance with to win very good cards. So you can see a couple of changes. Previous weekend I got Van Dijk. He got a red card and he can't play this weekend. And I was like, am I just gonna like not play this weekend because they have a good matchup against Aston Villa. So I was like, I'll just look a bit to swap and I'll see what I can do. And I came up with this. I got Ramsdale and Alexander Arnold. He's of course one of the best cards in the entire team. But and also like I don't know why, but this Ramsdale I got him for 42 points. He's literally the goalkeeper, the main starting goalkeeper for the second place team of previous season, and I feel like I can get more value than the 42 points out of him. But I had 46 to get another goalkeeper, so I was like, ah, Jose Sa from Wolves. He got the 100, and if he gets good matchups, he might be very good. And like for 46, I couldn't let him be. So I picked up two goalkeepers, both starters, for very cheap, and I'm just gonna go week by week and think like, here I think he's gonna get the best teams. Like it really makes me, gives me the last decision because these four are gonna be stronger. This one's gonna be changing a lot, but if I get it right, some weekends, I think I can have a lot of chances of winning rewards. Like that's the thing with Premier League. They have some of the most expensive. Imagine you get first, you have like the chance of winning a Mitoma, which is 60 bucks. Like that's crazy. Like the other leagues, definitely. I think if you got first in like French league semi-pro, you might get 30 bucks if you're lucky or something. But then I already went through that. I just closed it for me. Thank you, sorare. I don't have a semi-pro lineup for the Bundesliga because my Endo, which would have fitted here too, because like this is just insane that if I can get like my hands on a player from the Bundesliga, I might try and swap my Ramirez for a Bundesliga player, but I'm like waiting because I don't like any in budget for swapping with my Ramirez card player right now. So I'll just wait. Maybe next week or the week after that, I'm gonna try and get a card for this one. But I don't expect much from this. Like, yeah, Bayern doesn't have the hardest lineup, but Borussia Mönchengladbach, or however I bottled that so hard. Holy shit. They were good previous season. I think they're gonna fight for relegation spots this season. So, like, this looks like a bad matchup to me, but I think they're gonna do fine. And this, yeah, I'm not even gonna pretend to know the fifth guy's name, but if he does good, it wasn't good for him. Let's see. Like, if he can get me a 67 like he did against Dortmund, it was a like, the thing is, they had two difficult matchups, and I think just the 67, like, it feels good that he got a 67 against Dortmund, because it makes he can get a against good teams. So I think he's finally a starter, and I think he can do some good stuff. I brought Max Slotterberg. He got me my reward. He was like the main source, together with Kimmich, for my two rewards I already won in Bundesliga semi-pro. So close to get, close to get kid. MLS semi-pro changes. Normally I would put Ramirez here, but this time I was like, ah no, Columbus Crew has to play against Montreal, so it's would be a bad matchup, and it would have thrown away the lineup really. So I thought, why not bring in Godoy? He didn't start this midweek, so but Ramirez didn't do. But maybe they got rested. I don't know. I hope they got rested and that they like play again this weekend, because I'll be very sad if they wouldn't. But I don't expect anything, because my MLS team just hasn't been performing lately, and I haven't even been close. This team, I already went through it. This guy, he needs to go against Chelsea. It can be easy. Then my first ever Cap 220 limited team. It's my first ever team that isn't in a semi-pro division with cards. I hope, I hope DC United does good. If they do, I'm in for rewards. If they don't, I'm out of rewards. Like, it's just that, because I'm hoping on 25 points from Joel. I'm hoping on 60 points from Ramirez. And if these two can get 60 points too, we're like at 220 maybe. If he can get a clean sheet, I mean, it's not gonna be enough, but I'm like, wanna have the thought of like, oh, this is a good, this has potential playing Cap 220. If I maybe get like a bit more better players, like a very underrated forward instead of one that has a value of 55, I think, which is way too high for this one. But well, I don't know. Maybe we win something. Maybe we don't. Yeah, that's it for this week. We should win rewards. I hope we win rewards. If you think I'm gonna win a reward, leave a like, subscribe, and if you think, wow, this game looks awesome, this is, which it is. If you think like, oh, I'm a big football supporter and like, I wanna start like applying my football knowledge from whichever league you want, like maybe you're a a French guy, and you think, yes, I'm gonna specialize in French league, but you can do whatever you want. Click the link in the description, and I'll see you later. Bye.